Jesus, I love how my tick
All
fitting.
right, black people, I'm back.
Who you calling Brack? I'm yellow fool.
Wollie Mopped Gaming episode number 220. Let's just go with 6. I really do need to be
More like a 21.
no. I think we're at 226. I think so.
Man needs to really check his numbers, bro.
I mean, I edited the video. You know what I mean? You know, nobody knows that I've ever said the.
Are you gonna
name
do like an AI, like 1? Oh,
Nobody
He
knows
needs
that
to. He needs to do that, bro.
nobody knows that I've ever gotten the number wrong on the show because I just edited it out. You know what I mean? Wollie Mopped Gaming episode number 21.
561.
It's
supposedly.
225. 226. Anyways, it is a lovely day out here because Doom came out.
it's fucking hot.
And it's hot. It's hot down here as well.
Not in shadows.
We just
Oh
had
yeah, I keep mine at 56 degrees.
Yeah, I wear if you see I see me on Dasplay, I'm wearing a hoodie, most likely. We just
Or a
had
snowsuit.
Japan Evo. A lot of stuff got out of that. We're talking about that stuff. Tekken had a big thing going on. We'll talk about some winners. A lot of stuff going on, man. What everybody been doing, what everybody been playing.
As for me, of course, I actually been running hands in Tekken 8 again. So
Finally.
It's back.
Holy shit.
The patch is not bad. So plus, Cyberpunk outfits kind of got my pocket, so I kind of had to get that.
Yeah,
I
they
hate
look
when
pretty
the game
dope.
does that.
I knew he was gonna get them set. I was like, you watch this. I was like, he's gonna get it.
It's literally me written all over that. So
I know, that's why I
yeah,
was
Nah,
like,
and I don't even
I'm
like,
gonna
you know
get
me,
it.
I don't even like the attachments or whatever like that, or the customization.
You just don't like color. You just don't like altering your dang character. You don't like
his
to do
ass
any
is
of
so fucking default. It can't even make no damn sense, bro.
I like what
Man,
the
his
developers
avatar
did
is-
the first
his
time. They got it
avatar is still
right.
Blank. His avatar is blank.
Yeah, right.
I like what the developers did the first time, and I don't need to deviate. Is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's a question mark.
Bro, not every Tetris player plays Tetris the same. I'm just telling you that.
Yeah, I
Echo,
started 1199 on purpose.
Echo, what have you been doing? What you been playing?
He fell out.
Doom right now.
He fell out.
He
I
did.
told you he's gonna fall out. See?
He's
He
a
fell out,
Fallout
bro.
boy.
I see what you did there.
It's just over here.
What are you
What
playing
I do
right now,
over
Echo?
here? I'm playing
That's
Doom.
some dad's play shit right there.
That's what. Yeah, it was. It was Dad's play joke.
Definitely a dad's play.
All right, so this is off topic, but y'all know that bitch lied. Tory Lanez. Damn,
Oh,
did you
yeah,
hear?
that's-
Wait, he lied?
Yo, did you see? Yo, the bodyguard came out.
The
Told
bodyguard
the
came out and said, "I heard the friend talking about how she shot the
truth. The best
gun.
friend shot. Yeah.
Tory
the best
Lanez
friend
grabbed
shot.
the gun. She shot 3 times in the air and then 2 times on the ground as he was trying
No,
to
when
get
they
away from
dropped
her.
the gun, they dropped the gun and went off twice.
You know, Tory got stabbed 14 times. He
Poor
in the
dude.
hospital
When he was in, yeah, he got stabbed a few times.
14
times.
14
Not
Yeah,
a couple. The
14
couple times.
times.
Couple. It was the 2 that hit him in the lungs.
collapsed his lungs. Yeah.
Oof, oh man.
So and now the dudes are come out, and the crazy part is when a dude came out and said, "Oh yeah, well I heard this." He was like a driver bodyguard during the court case, and I guess she was talking close to him or something like that, and she found
Right.
out that she said that I shot the gun, blase blase. Now after that evidence came out, Tory Lanez gets stabbed.
Interesting.
Curiouser and curiouser right there, man.
Somebody must have put a hit on him.
I
Oh,
can't-
that's guaranteed 100%.
I can't call it, but I mean, I was thinking to myself, I was like, dang, I wonder how the Megan the Stallion fans gonna act now that knowing she lied. I mean, we all know she lied, but like,
We already knew that she
But
lied.
her
But-
best friend already had a falling out.
but here's the thing though, she got married, they fell out, whatever the case is. Here's the thing though, like, technically, she can say that she never pressed charges. It was the state going after Tory.
It was.
Yeah, it
The state
was.
the state always goes after. If the girl doesn't go, then the state.
So she can plead the fifth and be like, well, I never pressed charges on Tory. Y'all, why y'all mad
Yeah,
at me?
someone decided to unfollow as a joke, which is pretty funny.
Funny thing is, my prime example, even though what's her face in the show, the state still came after me.
But it's okay. I already got the 1K and it was been shown. So if you got,
I unfollowed you on purpose.
I bet you did, Echo.
I was gonna say, he's black. This whole time he was black.
I like how you saying that, bro.
I mean,
know me for like almost what 8 years.
he's gonna
Yeah, I
he's gonna.
know. I know.
So they saw that you're a black and then they unfollowed.
That would be so funny if they did. They'd be like, "Wait, I thought he was white."
Wait. He's like, what's
He's like, I
no
didn't
Terry
know I
Crews?
was following a Kool-Aid drinker.
No,
Jeebus, bro. I'm on TikTok.
no Terry Crews and white chicks. Oh my God, you're a man. You're black. At the
Oh, that
end.
reminds me. No. That reminds me. Oh, wait, I know where you're from.
Ooh, I appreciate you, Guapo. Thank you for holding it down. I appreciate you.
All right.
I got baby. If it stays at 1K or more, I'll do pictures of or do video pics or not video pics. I'll do videos with me taking care of my children and my
Oh, I
wife
already got
and stuff
photos.
like
I got
that.
videos of that. Y'all want to hear? Put them up right now.
I got
you are not uploading those on your account. You
Matter of
butthole.
fact, I got a silly sauce that refers to that, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Oh wait, wait, you waiting for cook? Are you? Wait, you want Cooking with Shadow show? Is that what you're waiting on?
Nah, that's why.
Hey, you already-
That's why
already missed
it's
that
only
one.
called OnlyPans.com, fool.
Yo, I did the whole grip. Yo, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, he did a whole
Go-
Cooking with Shadow show during the baby cries.
Oh
Last
yeah,
weekend.
I was. Yo, it was wild, bro. What was I cooking? I can't remember what I was cooking.
Fried
Pork
chicken.
chops.
Oh, I was cooking pork chops, like some really big, beefy looking pork chops, bro. Them things were banging too.
All right, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to go through. Ghost Titan, what you been doing? What you been playing before you fall out again?
Okay,
Before you fall again.
I've been playing a mix. I've been playing a mix actually. I've been doing Fatal Fury, Baldur's Gate 3, and
Ooh.
Repo.
Baldur's Gate. Okay. I'll give you that one. Baldur's Gate is fire.
That game is fun. Do you have it, Danny?
No, I want to get my hands on it. I want to get it on PC.
Yeah, I've been hearing so much about it that I just gotta play it. It's supposed to be like one of those games that's like it makes other game developers jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a whole scandal about like why the game was so good.
It is so
That's
good,
something
bro.
that we should all play.
And you can have sex with a bear, so that's a thing that you
Can
can
you
do.
not
That's
mention?
what I'm doing. I'm having fucking intercourse with a bear.
I'm gonna have to. I swear I'm gonna have to end my TikTok because of y'all.
That's the biggest. I don't know anything about the game, but I do know that you can romance a bear.
I know that you're talking about that while I'm on TikTok. Sweet Jesus.
I said
the funny
romance.
part.
Romance a bear.
Here's the
Romance a
funny.
bear.
Here's the funny part of that. PETA cannot come after you if you're loving a bear.
That's hilarious.
Well, we're about to go through silly sauce, so you probably got to turn TikTok off again. So let's go through that.
No, that's TikTok, so it's okay. I can deal with that.
All right, here we go.
I seen that.
Yeah, I love that. That hit me somewhere deep down inside. You know what I mean? I had
that gave me feels, bro.
member berries. You know what I'm saying? But he said I got through work week zone day one. Your character got they didn't show any gameplay, but they were able to show a little bit of her like animations, and she up there getting it.
Yeah, I seen this.
Yeah. Apparently she's all kicks too, like all of it.
She was already like that in Street Fighter Third Strike. She was like that in Street Fighter Third Strike and in whatchamacallit.
After your mom's out, we're coming out, and I asked Shadow Shah, I was like, yo, bro, what's the big deal? Why is everybody so mad about this character being released? Because I didn't play Tekken 7, and you told me. What did you tell me? About,
Falcon Realm was the most broken character in the game. He had the worst he had a female hitbox when he first came out, so you couldn't clip his legs.
His big ass had a female hitbox?
Yeah. You couldn't clip his legs when he did certain moves. When you tried to do 1-2 grabs on him, it would just magically whiff, even if you're standing in his face. And then like counter attacks didn't work on him.
Oh, do I get to say why I would drop my character?
Why?
Okay, so the reason why I will drop Jack 8 for Fakumam is because, like how Danny said, I was a Gigas main, but Fakumam was my pocket. The thing is, I didn't get Gigas in Tekken 8, but I'm gonna get Fakumam back. So I'm
So
gonna
does
drop
that make
Jack
so
8.
so is that some kind of like if you never get Gigas, would you be okay?
What do you mean?
Like if you like
telling you,
Fakuram's
there's
coming
something
out, but if
wrong
you
here.
never get Gigas, would that be like a second? Like okay, at least I got Fakuram.
Yeah, I'll
It's
get Fakumam.
okay. So I can't do it to Anna. Let me try something really quick.
I'll main Fakumam, but
I don't think I could do it
Jack
to.
8.
I can't do it to female bodies. I don't think. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the trade-off. I will drop Jack 8 for Fakumam because that character I actually know.
All right.
And
Hopefully,
the reason why I say that is because with Fakumam back in Tekken 7, I was able to get up in your face easily and mix you up. I don't know if Danny ever got to see how I
Bruh,
would play sometimes, but I would.
I'm gonna be real with you. The only reason why you can say that is because he had cancels beyond cancels with scary setups. Like if you want, he can go for a 4-4 and then swap it to a 3, and that 3 would be a low. But if you did 4-4 by itself, it's an overhead. So he's a mixed monkey.
and he's also got a lot of guard breaks apparently.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna apply. I already know for a fact they're not gonna apply that because they got rid of all of guard wall splats. So thank God we won't have that.
So I was hearing that he was kind of like a Tekken 8 character before Tekken 8 is what people were saying.
Pretty much, he was like
I
the
need
pretty
to
much
bring
like,
back.
he was like the Luke of Street Fighter 5 when Street Fighter 6 came out.
Gotcha.
So if they keep a lot of his moves, oh my God, he's gonna have wall to wall carry combos if he engages.
Yep, I was right. It's female based. Damn.
Sounds scary to me. I saw this and I was like, oh, this is what they was talking about, and I know Shadow will think this is funny as well.
Vaughn was rich. He had money, Cam. Vaughn was still robbing people. What sense do that make? How are you rich and you're robbing people? You robbing producers. You robbing rappers. You got money.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Vaughn.
You heard that Vaughn got killed. How'd you feel?
I was relieved for the community, man. Because he was over there torturing them guys, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, look, some people need to be gone, bro. You know what I'm talking about? In order for shit to get better. And he one of them.
Apparently, he was a problem.
He was the biggest. He was worse than Leroy.
That's what I was saying. I know Leroy was the broken character, but was he worse than Kuma?
Oh hell yeah!
Really? Wow. I'm low key excited to see how broken they make him, because you know they're gonna make him kind of broken the first week before they give him that nerf. Every DLC character is like broken when it first comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, I already know.
This is for everybody who hates Cyclops.
Hair, whack. His adamantium skeleton, whack. His claws, whack. The fact that he smells like a warthog, whack. The fact that Magneto beats his ass every time they fight, whack. The fact that his brother tags his ass every time it's his birthday, whack. The fact that he doesn't raise his motherfucking kids, whack. His motorcycle, whack. His jacket, whack. Me, I'm the leader of the X-Men. I'm fresh as fuck.
I thought it was funny as fuck. Oh.
If you want it, you'll have to take it.
For the Devil May Cry fans.
That's funny.
Lovely.
It's a pretty good outfit.
That's a good fit. That's a good fit.
Really good. Every time Ellie starts climbing,
That is how I aspire to be when I hit 40.
Sweet Jesus.
Oh God, that hurt.
I better look like that motherfucker.
When you said that, my back started hurting.
Right?
Every time Ellie starts crying during Dad's play.
You ain't right.
One more again. Being quiet the whole day, I get there. Why I can't be a gangster.
Reason number 4 why I can't be a gangster or gangbang.
Is that a MK1?
Life is like a hurricane here in.
That'll explain it right there, bro.
Race cars, lasers, airplanes.
It's
a
What up, Gabe?
Or rewrite history.
What is with your hatred with me not playing Fatal Fury? Fatal Fury is my vibe, bro.
DuckTales no more, so I gotta act like I don't know DuckTales. Oh, but the best part, the danger lurks behind you. There's a stranger out to find you.
Y'all know the words.
Grab onto some DuckTales. You telling me you don't feel like, ooh, so I gotta forget
Tekken
about
is definitely not better, in my opinion.
Hey, they were the first ones who showed us that you can wear red, blue, or green and get along. Uncle Scrooge. Wait, I gotta forget about
Oh,
Lunchpad?
sweet Jesus.
I don't know Lunchpad no more. The pilot, I don't remember Lunchpad no more. That's what you said? Nah, I'm gonna be singing DuckTales. Fuck being a gangster.
Power Rangers can legit turn anything into a goddamn blicky. It don't really matter. In SPD, they legit would sit here and have a dog. You throw him a bone, he turns into a big ass bazooka, bro. What the hell are you talking
I will.
about? They have a SWAT Megazord. This shit
In a
turns
little
into
bit,
a
you know,
double-barrel
not
pistol,
right away, but
and
I
we'll
will.
sit here and blow your face off. And what happens when you put a lance, a shield, and 2 daggers together? You probably don't even think about it. But in Power Rangers, they actually creates a blicky.
Right now, I'm just trying to vibe.
Chiba has a fire smasher. He can turn it like this, bend the handle, and turn it into a blicky. The Wild Force Rangers will sit here, beat your ass. The next thing you know, they're gonna sit here and turn all of their weapons and put them together, and then add a big ass mag at the bottom of their freaking combined weapons and blow your face off. The Mega Force legit have a weapon shaped as a ship. Orion would that ass take that shit and put it to your stomach and blow you in half, bro. Dak has a power axe. You think that he's about to beat your ass with it? No. He's gonna sit here and turn that shit into a blicky and blow you down. RJ legit owns 0 weapons. That man could turn his morpher into a blicky. How? I don't know. Andros, he could take his sidearm, put just straight attachments on top of it, and he's gonna blow you down. The Lightspeed Rescue Rangers, they might whip out a V. They open it, it turns into a lance. So what else that lance can do?
Dresser.
Obviously
Grab
turn into a blicky. Against Carter freaking Grayson. The man has a freaking motorcycle. Duh, the shit can shoot lasers and blow you down. Then next thing you know, after he shoots the lasers, he can legit lay the bike down, put the bike on top of his body.
What?
And then use more blicky and fires. Bro, that nigga is so dumb. The Power Rangers might be more trigger happy than the police. Shit, it's
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Okay.
The big homies.
That's the
pulled up to Evo Japan.
Yeah. Pause that. Dude, he's gotta stop. He's gotta do the trailer.
Yo, he's the best cosplay of a video game character ever.
He's doing the breakdance.
Oh yeah,
He did the breakdance. So he did the level 1.
Wild, yeah, he did the handstand kicks.
Oh.
Yo, he's living the dream right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice, sweet Jesus.
I want to be a video game character.
Soda can, sweet Jesus.
I want to be a video game.
That shit blinded me.
He hit me so hard I can only speak English now.
So what we know this show?
Nigga, we in some.
What is his curse technique? Anyway?
Nigga, I'm gonna be real with you. He just throw them hard bitches. He hit me with that 1-2 Helen Keller, nigga. I can't see or hear shit.
I'm over here.
What?
So what's it like fighting him?
It's like if Rock Lee was the main character of Naruto. You ever had a nigga drop kick you in the soul?
No.
It don't feel good. He got a 1.5 second 40 and a 200-inch vertical. Nigga could have hooped or
So
something.
sit the fuck down. Thank you.
It's like he's the perfect fighter. Mike Tyson with no list. Can I tell you something?
Sure.
He can throw 2 punches to sound like what?
What you mean?
I never seen nothing like it. 8 black flashes in a row. Go the fuck on. You put my nigga Liddy into the meanest combo I ever seen. Nigga still in a coma. You know the talk no jutsu usually come before I'm in a full body cast? Not with this nigga. Please just swap with Sukuna so this shit can be over quick. No more fucking hands, please.
What they call that shit jump jitsu.
Crazy. I fucking love that guy.
They say this ain't
I fucking love that guy.
They say this ain't jujitsu Kaizen. This is jump jitsu. Hell nah. Whoa. What?
Oh.
These are the wrong sound effects. Oh, damn.
This character just pushes buttons, bro. What the
Damn.
I swear, Reina literally just pushes buttons to push buttons, bro.
I'm sorry, officer. I knew I was speeding. First name? Frida. Last name? Go, ma'am. You free to go, ma'am? Thank you. Wait.
Yeah, right. Okay. It sound good, don't it?
Okay.
Damn.
This is sport, This is sport, This is sport, This is sport, This is sport. I said my body, I'm the coolest.
Oh yeah, that's the one I did from last week. Yeah.
She wanna fuck for the moolah. Pussy ass get lit up. That pellet hold a ruler.
Watashi wa fukikai karaji maku ni fuki kararemashi. Kare wa watashi o totu mo so yoku nakuta no de. Watashi wa fukikai karaji maku ni fuki kararemashita. I had him beat. Then this nigga go pull a demon out his backpack. Nigga, what the fuck? So his dad knew a special dance. And now it's my ass. He can smell demons? Why the fuck am I here? Did you know he can use all the breathing styles?
No.
Neither did I. He said Hino Kami Kagura. And all of a sudden I was watching my own backstory. Wait, hold on. Where the fuck you find the mirror? Is he dangerous?
Yeah.
I heard one of his friends, and this little nigga started breathing fire. It's like he breathes my pain in between combos. He don't hit like he feels sorry for me. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
He headbutted Liddy before killing him.
For real?
What the fuck is his problem? The mark on his forehead kept changing. Is this nigga saying? I don't know if it's bad luck, but every time we send an upward moon to him, that nigga don't come back.
All right, Red K of the future. This is where you time back in, restart the show. All right, we're back. Like I said, last week was Evo Japan, so we got a lot of announcements. We got a lot of stuff. Some people that were there, lucky people, got to play some characters that shouldn't be out playing. But I want to try something new. Rate the theme, because your future character, according to Shadow, Elena's theme dropped, and I think I only heard a little bit. I think it's kind of a banger though. That's kind of hot right there.
That is dope.
So I was like, this is kind of going hard right now. Rate the theme. I'm going to say it's a solid 8. Solid 8 out of 10.
Like
what
a
say
7.
you? 7? Okay.
Like a 7.
Shadow, what say you?
It's a good 9.
9, okay. Echo?
We give it about an 8.
Yeah, I say a good 8. I would say that a 10 would be like you know, anything from Marvel's Capcom 2. But
shut up. I don't want to hear it. Nope, shut up. You already messed up. You already messed up. Nope, you said Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You're going backwards. Nope. You know what? Go to the present, bro.
You know what's an honest
can
to
I
God
finish
10 out of
talking?
10?
God. What's up?
That's like saying Guile's American theme is better than every other song out there. No.
Not better than
Stop
every,
it.
But it's
Give
up
it
there.
up.
It's up there.
My honest to God 10 out of 10 is Tekken 7, Kazuya vs. Kakashi.
Nah, I've heard better.
I would say a 10 out of 10 for me in the current era, like I was gonna say, is Victor's theme.
Oh, you just like the bop to that.
It's amazing, right? It's a
bop.
10 out of 10.
It's a bop. I still have it as a 9.
It's a 9? Oh man. What would you say is a 10 out of 10?
Horong's theme in Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Yep, they did give him that one.
You agree, Echo?
Yeah, I do. Because
that was like that was,
Can you hear it?
I'm crouch blocking. No, that's not it. That's Eddy. Read the damn thing, bro. That's Eddy.
Mine's a Squadic. That's not. Why'd you hit that one? What the hell?
He chose the wrong one. It's Eddy, bro.
I chose the one that's in the chat.
Look on the right. It just gives you all the stage names.
Angry Man, chill out. Let's get it done. All right.
Look right above it. You click the one right below it.
My goodness, bro.
Here we go. I have heard this. I've heard this.
All don't like techno music.
What'd you say?
They don't like techno music. No.
Is this not techno?
No, I'm saying it is, but I'm saying the guys that like work on this stuff, they don't. They're all like rockers or some shit.
For real?
Yeah, that's why whoever did the, whoever sound team was for Doom, I'm like, yo, they must have been having a heyday with that because their soundtrack on this thing is dope on Doom.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of the thing.
That heavy rock.
Yeah, that it's like death metal. You know what I'm saying?
And I was like, yo, I bet you're having a heyday with that.
Yo, you gotta. Are you for real right now? You want to keep? All right, bro. I got you.
It is a classic. It is a classic. You know, once you hear that sample right there, you already know.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
That's the part when I'm like, I've heard it before. Yeah.
People are like, yo.
Yeah, when that kicks in, it sounds really good. Not gonna lie.
When you hear a game, but more like you hear a lot of the sounds, right?
Yeah, that's a is it do I think it's a 10? It's a solid 9. I don't know if it's a 10. Solid 9. Solid 9 though. All right. That was our video game music clip for the day. I actually got this next video for Echo because I saw this at Evo Japan and I was like, I know what he's gonna buy next. So you're welcome.
Oh boy. Why is there only 4 buttons?
It's because Tekken's a 4-button game.
I need my 2 and 2, not 4 cross.
What?
Okay, it's cool, but that's throwing me off.
The 4 buttons?
I can't do that. I need 2 and 2.
It's like a snack box. It's like real small.
And nothing.
You can have all 4 of your fingers like this, like claw style.
Nah, that is so ugly, bro.
Is it?
So whack. I would not use that. I will throw that at somebody.
I'm so used to the original like Spike, like the arcade.
Wow.
I would not be able to do that.
Hey, I told you I'm giving a Pioneer, right?
Oh, really? For what?
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking crouch roll your ass.
Oh my god, look at it. I told
Bro,
you it was
whoever
really
made
small.
whoever made that, you need to go and get yourself checked out, homie.
And they work.
I wonder why I sit here and block people, bro.
It's only 500 yen. It's only 500 yen.
Yeah, I wonder why I block people. I'm gonna cut all y'all niggas off. Just don't play with me tonight.
Yo, I would definitely buy one if it was in the States. I ain't gonna lie.
I would find it, but I'm not gonna buy it.
I would definitely buy just to have. All right, so we got a trailer and we gotta go through some patch notes. So crap. And we got some patch notes. So let's go here.
Hi, can I have an order of chicken cheeseburgers, please?
People really ordering food right now.
No pickles, please.
Yes, lots of pickles.
And then can I get a medium pina colada bang? And then a medium wild shake.
I'm going to make you pay. Your luck is run out.
Soy la reina del café.
Compétent à l'esprit limité. Dente, mas cabeça fria.
I can't see anything.
Yo, this Karate Kid movie looks like it's gonna be fire though. I ain't gonna lie.
I couldn't hear a damn thing. That shit's so damn loud.
Like everybody's talking crap about, oh, it's Karate Kid in the movie. I'm like, but it's Karate Kid. You got
Dude,
Ralph
they got Jackie
Macchio
Chan
and
in
you
it.
got
They got
freaking
Jackie
Jackie Chan. That's gonna be fire. Fuck them bears.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
That's my new computer.
The fact that the floor breaks is kind of cool.
I like my chicken, but get it fed.
That's pretty cool. The Pac-Man ball. And she's got the Pac-Man head.
That is pretty good.
too, Ellie. Me too. Show me my boy.
Oh.
And then we got the teaser. The reactions online have been so funny, bro.
Is that all you're gonna do?
So wait. There's a chance I can get Gigas in autumn.
New character in autumn. New character in autumn. I mean, no. New character.
No, it's a returning character in autumn.
Oh yeah, new character in winter. So you think
So
would they
there's a
really
chance
do
I
it?
can get Gigas.
What are the odds? What out of 100%? What are the odds you think you're getting Gigas? What 0.2, 0.3?
I got fucking hope.
I say you got a
watch him bring
30%
Bob
chance.
back. Watch it be Bob.
I
Watch
like
it be
those
Bob.
odds.
You know what? I think it might be Bob too, because Bob's super popular.
Gotta be Bob. Bob was dope.
The cop? Who's the cop?
Lay
Fu Chao or something like that.
Oh, dude, if they bring Lay back,
Miguel. Yeah, I like that. But if I was a betting man, I'd probably say Lay. Probably Lay. All right, we got the accoutrement, all the deluxe edition, season 2, ultimate edition. You get.
I can't read all that, bro.
Yeah. We had it on there for you.
What does it say, Echo? What does it say?
I don't know. Let me call Meta. Let me get my glasses real quick.
All right, so we got a balance patch. Let's check that out real quick. Because everybody got nerfed. Like everybody got nerfed. That's what the base note said. Everybody went down.
Did Victor finally get a buff?
Victor never got changes.
I guess that's good, right?
It means he's the only one that's balanced.
Let's read. For all the cheaters out there and all the people who rage quit and give you the one and dones, the Tekken 8 season patch 2.01 has released, and just as they've been doing, Bandai Namco took this opportunity to issue additional bans. They also state that they will continue to doing this in the future updates. So, according to Bandai Namco, those that were involved in the unauthorized activities consisting of the international disconnect and cheating, as well as inappropriate skins. Oh, all the naked skins, yeah. And names and messages have been banned. It's interesting to note that Bandai Namco is only issuing these penalties against repeat offenders. It stated that affected users have repeatedly violated the ender of the user license and have been banned. When Tekken 8 was first released, it mentioned that Harada, that the developers needed time to navigate the legal hurdles of issue bans, as some players had a history of disputing these penalties. Can't they just buy a new game and get a new account?
No, it'll be IP banned.
So they had
they will instantly be IP banned. They've been doing that for a while now. That's why Mr. Low Tier Trash is literally trying to stay on standby so he won't get caught up.
So like you'd have to go to somebody else's house with a different IP address to plug in, I guess.
Practically.
Damn.
You have to.
Unless they start doing hardware ID.
It's a lot of money.
They can do.
Then hardware ID, then you're fucked.
Ooh, but then you have to buy a new system. Then that's crazy.
You gotta buy all new components. I pretty much gotta buy a whole new computer.
I ain't thinking about that. Maintenance is complete. International disconnects, cheating gets banned. Inappropriate skins, names, and messages can also be banned. So I guess what was that guy we played that one time? He was like,
Jim Crow.
Jim Crow. That's the only person we've ever reported.
Yeah.
That's the only person I've ever reported. Affected users have to repeatedly violate the end user agreement to get banned, basically. So okay, they are giving people a chance, giving people warnings, but if you continually break it, then yeah, you're done. You're done, son. All right, let's get to these changes. All right, we got patch notes because everybody likes patch notes. Universal patch notes.
Yeah.
We got Tekken version 2.01 additional.
Oh, what did they do to Paul? What did they do to Paul?
Adjust fans have been made to address the game's attack-heavy balance. Alongside previously implemented fixes, issues could be addressed quickly. So this update begins to tackle the long-term issues such as air combos, reworking heat burst, performance, and we raised the frequency of the players and required more time to evaluate. So this is like patch 2 of like 5 coming our way. So they're just gradually getting everybody.
You know what? I think these are like the quickest patches I've ever seen out of any game.
I mean, because they're not doing it all in one bulk. They're just like handling 1 or 2 problems and then putting the patch out, you know? So they're trying to fix
I've never
it
seen this many patches
quickly.
Kind of game. Yeah. But it's, I guess, you know what? They're making people here, like, you know, little by little, it's better than.
They're just trying to fix the problem that they messed up.
I mean, but they really, you know, they really felt like that. There was like damn near 7,000 participants in Street Fighter 6, and there was like only like 800 or like 600, something like that in Tekken. Like, yeah, they were embarrassed. So like, they're getting on it.
I'd be embarrassed too. Look at those numbers, 7,000. Dude,
damn near, it was damn near 7,000. I think it was like the final count was like 6,500.
Was that only
like
in Japan though? But that was only in Japan, right?
Yeah, this was Japan's Evo, but like it should be bigger in Japan, right?
Tekken should. Well, nah, dude.
Tekken should be bigger in Japan.
Tekken and Street Fighter both are kind of a hard pick for Japan because
I mean Tekken is the mother and father of fighting games, really. But I'm saying like you would think they would have at least over 1,000 people to sign.
I figured they would have broke 1,000, but for them not breaking 1,000, I wouldn't even show face.
Didn't break 1,000 in Japan. Japan Evo, the Super Bowl of video games.
I would not show face if my shit did not break over 1,000.
All right, so reduction of air combos is something big they want to tackle. In consideration of the current trend, increasing overall damage, adjustments have been made to the damage of moves that contribute significantly to particular powerful aerial combos across all characters. They're changing that. Adjustments to heat burst performance in light of the fact that during exchanges surrounding heat burst activation, it was often difficult for defending players to evade the moves with sidesteps, even when anticipating the activation. The overall tracking performance of heat burst against lateral movements has been reduced. So heat burst no longer tracking as hard as it used to. They reduced.
I figured using heat would, you know, take more damage, but no, it doesn't. I figured that's what it would have been used for.
They reduced chip damage from heat smash, given that the increase to maximum health has already lessened the impact of chip damage overall. This update limits adjustments specifically to heat smash, reductions to chip damage output. Rather than implementing a broad revision to chip damage, this stage we have adopted for targeting responses. Moving forward, we will continue to monitor match environments and player behavior that consider additional adjustments to chip. So basically they're doing, if your character gets a lot of chip, they're gonna take it off, basically. They've also did little minor things, voice effects, move lists, replays. They've corrected the tips text issue. So you'll get the right tip now or new tips. Practice, they adjusted moves in the list for punishment settings and offensive practice. Okay, so like you couldn't create the same kind of environment and practice for some characters. Heat burst specifics. Additionally, they reduced the homing duration. We just talked about that. Common quick backslide. Improve homing performance at the start of moves, making it easier to rise facing the opponent. Because there were some people that were getting some massive combos from like you wake up and you couldn't turn around and they would hit your back. And that jump.
Yeah, that's what that shit was annoying me though.
Yeah, because you could die off that. Like that, you could just die. Strong aerial spike fixed an issue where the behavior when performing a back roll recovery with the button input differed from the performing a backwards directional input. Hold moves. Fixed an issue where certain characters' hold moves could be performed through unintended input methods. So if you're trying to do a move and another move came out, that would probably be what that happens. And heat dash, fixed an issue where under certain conditions, heat dash would knock down effect. Oh, that's what we were talking about, the infinite that they had, where the heat dash would allow it to give you that bounce without having to do the heat dash.
Yep.
So that's good fixes.
They got that fixed.
Bro.
All right, starting from the top, Alisa, current heat, changed the chip damage from 13 to 8. Oh God, they changed that big time. This look, it's all nerfs. It's all nerfs for everybody. Changed damage from 1424 to 8 and 20, from her down to 4. Her up 1 changed from 20 to 19. They basically changed the starter frames to her up forward 3+4. It takes longer time to get off. It used to get off at 38 seconds. Now it's 40 frames. Nice. All right, Anna. Her back 1+2. They nerfed it. They adjusted it. The behavior of the hit has been changed. You could get an unintended follow-up attack, and now you cannot. Damn. This is just like the hammer to everybody. During the hammer stance, change damage from 36 to 30. Asaka received not only bug fixes, but also during the patch. Her move forward 3+4. It had been a significantly contributor to increased aerial combo, which she can no longer do. Yikes. Additionally, for the following moves she used in Ninowa Gusto, its activation, the camera effect during the aerial hits have been removed to improve ease of use. Okay, so that's kind of like a quality of life thing. Heat activation has been nerfed. Everybody's heat activation has been nerfed. So everybody's heat activation can be sidestepped. I'm not going to read that for everybody. Change the chip from 11 to 7. I think that's for everybody. They changed the chip. Her forward 3+4. The opponent's reaction on airborne has changed so that it no longer triggers a strong aerial tailspin. Yikes. That's a big nerf. Jesus. Damage scaling changed her damage on during her stance 4-4-4 2+3. I mean 1+2 from 36 to 30. I seems like everybody got the 36 to 30 change. Zafina. Heat has been changed. The chip on it goes from 12 to 7. Heat activation, you can now sidestep. Zafina, her down 1, the distance between the player and the opponent on block has been increased. So Echo, you can't hit me with that anymore.
Up yours.
Just saying, this is increase the damage. Zafina also her 4-4 forward, 3-2 forward.
Yeah, that's a knee with knee with the elbow.
It delayed the timing for executing the move during the Liberator by 2 frames. So the adjustment from the frames advantage on block went from +5 to +3. Yikes. Your follow-up after that is shit now.
Well, because somebody, Kaiser, I'm sure he used that a lot.
Yeah, it used to be you could get a lot more different moves off. Now you can only get certain moves off. Yikes. Is this boy, did he come back?
I'm gonna have to go test that out.
Yeah. So you can only do something that's +13 instead of +15 now. Brian, during Snake Eyes, his back 1+2 adjusted the move so that it always transitions into a crouch state upon completion. The opponent's state when blocking has been changed from crouching to standing. Also, reduction to his hitbox and downward direction. During his back 1+2 during Snake Eyes. Okay. Decrease the opponent recovery time by 3 frames. It decreased. Oh, so you can recover quicker basically. Adjusting the frame advantage on block from +7 to +4. Damn. Okay. Reduce the knockback distance when attack is blocked. The tracking ability of the second hit has been enhanced to hit or block of the first hit. Oh, basically, so if you get the first hit, you get the second. If you don't get the first hit, you do not get the second hit. Mitigate the occurrence of whiffing a midday through. Okay. Brian's heat activation can now be stepped. Is that true, Shadow?
Yes.
Okay. You was playing them just now. I want to know. And
He's still a piece of shit. And I wasn't using my main, so I'm gonna body him when I see him again.
And the Brian's chip, like everybody else, has been changed from 8 to 5 damage. Claudio.
Oh my god, bro.
Claudio got the heat activation nerfs too, and he also his up forward 3+4 increase the distance in which characters can hit. Okay. So that was it for Claudio. Jeez. All right. Clive, heat activation is nerfed, and his heat chip is nerfed like everybody else. So they didn't change Clive at all, basically. Everybody got hit with the heat activation and the chip. Devil Jin.
Bro, I'm like +1. What the hell?
Devil Jin's down 1+2, a move that I hate. I hate it a lot. Change the opponent's behavior on hit, so I guess it's not a knockdown anymore, or it is a knockdown. You gotta change that. Back forward 1+2, the charged, where he does that stupid like karate move. The opponent's recovery time when
karate move.
Yeah, he's like he uses these fucking hands. He goes into his kata and shit. Recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 12 frames. This is huge. Yo.
Okay.
He was +17. Now he's +5 on block. That's huge.
Oh my god, bro.
Yo, I feel bad for Devil Jin players, bro.
Yeah, he's got nerfed hard, and I don't even care.
Yo, he went from +17 to +5, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay.
You see the difference, chat? You see it? You see my difference?
Yikes. All right, so Devil Jin.
I told you that I was playing Anna, bro. I'm still learning this character. Don't.
Devil Jin's back 1+2. The tracking ability has been reduced. It can be sidestep now. During Morning Crow, increased time by 2 frames. Devil Jin.
Okay, we're still on Devil Jin. Jeez.
He got nerfed.
He got nerfed hard,
bro. They increased all his recovery times. They nerfed his plus frames, and now he doesn't. Now he can't fucking.
Oh my god, bro! Ain't no way you just did that. Okay.
Dragunov.
You literally have been using the autocorrect on your low like this whole game, bro. I'm starting to question that.
Dragunov got nothing. He got nothing. He got the cheap. He got the chip, and he got the heat stuff. They left him alone. They left Dragunov alone. Eddy, he got a fixed issue where his Magdina level would increase even when hit occurred after he died. That's a nerf. They said that's a fix. That's a nerf. So now you can hit him out of getting his like power ups, basically. That's a nerf. That's a hard nerf, bro. Get the hell out of here.
Yo, I'm getting more timeouts than I ever have in my life, bro. This is making no sense.
I mean, that's kind of what it is right now, man. All right, on to Feng, a character that beats me every time I play anybody who plays Feng. Heat activation. Now during heat, his back 4 and then 3-4. It got nerfed from +12 to +7 on block.
Bro, what the hell?
And it removed the camera effect. Heihachi got hit. Oh, look at this. So Heihachi got hit big. He got the heat and he got the chip damage. His forward, 1-2 forward, it no longer gives you that big old bounce. And he on block, it's from +8 to +6, which is really isn't really a big deal. +8, +6, it's the same shit, kind of, in my opinion. Warrior Instinct, that's where he does that block up in the air. It changed the damage from 30 to 22. And that's 10 damage. That's pretty big. Warrior Within during the Thunder God Kame changed from 42 to 38. So they basically just changed all his damage, but not his frames.
Again, don't test me, bro. I will cook you. I will cook you, bro. Again, I was playing Anna. I will cook you, bro.
Basically, none of Heihachi's frames got changed, but they changed all his damage, and most of his big hits do less damage now.
Good. So it's non-stop power move after power move.
I mean, he can still do them. He can still do. They didn't change any of the frames. He can still do power moves all day.
I just proved my point.
Heihachi can do power moves all day. He just can't fucking like hit you now. He has to do.
Saying, as long as it doesn't take the damage that it'll take.
He has to do more of them now. He has to catch you in like another loop. He has to catch you in one more loop now. Haran got the heat activation, and he got the heat, and he got the chip damage. He also, during his right flamingo, He got a buff. During heat, chip damage dealt to the opponent on block was adjusted from 3 to 4. That's kind of a buff. Not really. They raise it
No,
up.
not really.
It's a correction.
They raise it just a little bit.
That's a correction. That's a correction.
They say it's a buff, not a correction.
They're going to say it's a buff, just like some of the stuff they said about Victor was a buff. It was just a correction.
Yeah, I know they do when they think it's a correction. They do that little like line or whatever. While rising, they fixed an issue. This is where the opponent's attempting to crouch after being hit was unable to evade his right flamingo. Oh, so it was like a guarantee hit, and now you can evade it. All right. Jack 8. Oh, where's Common when you need him? He got the heat damage. He got the activation. You can evade it now. Hits down 2-1. Change damage from 40 to 32. His up forward change from 50 to 32. That's actually a big change. And his while crouching 1+2 adjusted to move so that it can no longer be countered by strong attacks. So they actually did make that better. I don't know what move that is.
Give her bottle.
That crouching 3+4. I don't even know what move that is.
3+4 would be probably his little sumo stance, whatever leg thing, probably.
Oh well, that just got better.
Oh great.
Jin, heat activation. He got the nerf on the tech of the damage. Heat activation changed the chip from 9 to 7. His standing 3 went from 19 to 17, and his down forward 2-4 went from 20 to 19. He basically got nothing. They left him alone. They left Jin alone to be annoying as he always is. Jun.
Yeah. The mom.
She got her heat activation nerfed, and she got the chip nerfed. And when Kazama Essence is full, they change the damage from 38 to 32. So nothing, basically. I'm not gonna say 10 damage is something, but it's like nothing in the long run.
Yeah, but when you add it to a combo and you add a
true.
Like
you could have got 70, but now you get 60 on it or something like that. Yeah, it does make a difference on like the kill combo, right?
Yeah.
Kazuya, he got the heat nerf. He got the on block nerf. His up forward 1 removed the homie attack on it. Wow. Okay, that's pretty big actually. And then they changed the damage from 20 to 16, and they added 1 more startup frame to his up forward 1. During Devil Jin, his up forward 1 adjusted. So the second hit now blocks. If you're blocking, it doesn't hit automatically. Reduce the opponent's recovery time on block by 2 frames, changing the framing from -7 to -9. Ooh, that's actually pretty big. They nerfed Kazuya. I didn't think Kazuya was overpowered.
He was.
He was?
Yeah. That's probably one of the people I get annoyed the most.
King, they didn't do anything to King. King's fine.
He's still annoying.
Kuma, Panda, they changed the heat a lot, and that's it. What else? Oh, they changed up forward 2. They changed the damage from 27 to 20. Yeah, they didn't do anything to these characters. Oh, what I'm okay. They did change their sidestep. Hold on.
Everybody's sidestep got changed.
They changed the opponent's behavior on block. Their while sidestepping 1+2. That's I don't know what move that is. Change the opponent's behavior on block, altering the state from crouching to standing. Oh, so it doesn't make you crouch when they hit you now. So that's like a nerf. That's a nerf. And they changed the hit on block from +6 to +3. Ooh. Fuck them bears. I like it. Let's do it. Nerf these fucking bears. nerf the shit out of these bears. I don't care.
I'll be on later on, fellas. Good night.
+3 and +6, I can deal with it. Change damage from 40 to 30. Yes, nerf them. And they the hunting stands where they get in their little crawl. The opponent recovery time on block has been reduced from 5 to 2. Ooh. So on block, it changed from -2 to -7. So basically, they made it easier to punish the bears when they get in the stance. I also changed the opponent's behavior on hit and counter to prevent follow-up attacks. Change it from 27 to 23 attacks. All right, so the Bears got nerfed, thank God. Lars.
All right, what did they do to Lars?
I mean, he's the one that got nerfed a lot the last game. They changed his heat. Lars down 1, 2, down 1, 3, then 4. Reduce the distance on opponent's own block. So the opponent is further away now after the block hit. During silent entry, increase recovery on block and whiffed by 1. I like it. Adjust the frames from -13 to -14, and the behavior of the opponent on hit has been changed. Adjustment to opponent's behavior on down hit. Law, they didn't do anything law. They left him alone. Lee? They didn't do anything to Lee. They received an adjustment primarily aimed at balancing the moves, offered excessively high returns to the risk, basically. But they don't even say what they did. They just said going forward, they want to do this. Leo got nerfed.
Uh-oh. What they give his little fruitcake ass?
Oh, so damn, there's some big nerfs actually. Leo back 1. The opponent recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 3 frames, and advantage on block has been changed from -9 to -12. Jesus Christ, that's on block.
Well deserved.
I'm getting my ass on back 1.
Well deserved.
That's not even a good. Okay, whatever.
Well deserved.
I don't like you.
I got the Leo hate train going. Let's see here. His forward, 4-4-forward 3, which is like the kick or whatever. The timing for execution of the move for the Fobu has been delayed by 4 frames. Jesus Christ. And the frame advantage on block has been adjusted to +10 to +6. That's not bad. But that does make it, that does leave like a bunch of follow-ups that he can't do now. His Fobu, which is his 3+4, increased recovery time by 1 from 12 frames to 13 frames. So now it'll make it easier for opponents to punish him. Reduce the opponent's recovery time by 1. The big one is the back 1. His back 1, getting that -9 to -12, that's huge. Jesus Christ. Leroy, they should have left Leroy. They should have left Leroy alone. Leroy doesn't need any nerfs. His sidestep 3+4. I think that's like his multi-hitting thing. The downward size of the hitbox for the first and second hit has been reduced, making it more difficult to connect against opponents that are in a down state. So you can't hit the person while they're down unless it's like a bounce or something. Also, that same move, the following issues occurred during the transition to Hermit. After attack had been corrected, fixed bug where transitioning to Hermit mode was possible 9 frames earlier than intended. Oh my God. They took that out the game? So basically, Leroy would sidestep and he would press 3+4 and go into Hermit mode 9 frames faster than they wanted him to. So if he does that now, he's getting punished. Jesus. Good. Lydia, what did Lydia get? During her Heaven and Earth, her standing 1, the combo damage scaling after the aerial hit has been changed from 80% to 60%, reducing the damage of subsequent follow-ups. Yeah, because if you try to press a button when she's doing that shit, she blows you the fuck up. And they should have changed the framing, not the damage. Approach airborne opponents, her standing 3-4. The damage dealt during the animation has been adjusted as follows. 26 to 20, 36 to 28, and 50 to 38. Her level 3. They nerfed the shit out of that. Bro, from her level 3.
Gonna deal with the kids for a bit, so I'm gonna have to depart a little early. So don't get mad. Only improve. Take care, guys.
All right.
He got mad though. Well, he signs off.
Yeah. Lily, she got hit hard.
Lily, oh, what did hit her with? I want to see this because she's already annoying as it is.
Heat activation, her damage, changed the chip from 9 to 5. They changed the chip on her up 1+2 from 38 to 30. They changed the chip on her 4-4-4 at 1+2 to from 10 and 15 to 9 and 16. While crouching, changed the damage from 25 to 24, which is not that bad. During her Drew Glide, where she does like the ballerina shit, they changed it from 12 to 30 to 12 to 26. So she
now
gets.
I can fucking punish the shit out of her.
It's just her damage. Like everything did a bunch of damage, and now it doesn't do damage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, good, yeah, because that string, you understand when people are like, it's all involved in the strings. Even though when you're doing a string, like they scale it, which sucks because literally, like your rage. Let's say your character takes about a quarter. If you do your rage, it takes a little over a quarter of your health off, right?
Yeah.
But when you're doing it in the process of, on a string. Like, let's say I do a counter and I launch you and I hit my rage. It does practically nothing. It's like a tap.
Yeah. Now it does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying like before I could sit there and do my combos and do whatever. And I just know exactly when to do my rage.
Yeah.
To where I could use it as a finishing move. But now I'm just waiting till the end when you got like literally a tap left to do
exactly,
my rage.
because if not, you might waste it. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much like most of the time it is a waste because I'm like, well, like when I'm playing Shadow and whoever else, I just do it in the beginning just to piss them off.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it.
Nina, like, well, let's throw this in because they're not going to expect it.
Nina didn't get touched. Nina's fine, apparently.
Nina's still dope. She's still dope though, but like,
she's really powerful.
She needed it because like she is a dope character, but like, so like Lars, his stuff was stupid. Brian's moves were kind of stupid, but like I think they're just right now what they corrected was all the stuff that's involved in like damage with all their combos because like you start off with those all the stuff that they fixed right now.
Yeah,
it's already like more than quarter of your health already gone.
So Paul got changes. Paul got nerfed.
Oh, what do you get? He got nerfed.
He got nerfed. He got the heat. He got the damage, chip damage. Doing Paul's down forward 2-1 and his down forward 2-1
is that his little axe whatever down punch.
Yeah,
with the forward punch.
And his down forward 2-3. They changed the chip on block to 10 to 8, which is not bad. On the second one though, they reduced the input time by 6 frames. So you don't have all day to do it now. It's like you gotta do it quicker, I guess.
Well, his moves have been consistent. It's all been pretty quick because I've been trying, like, all the Paul players. It's just funny when I play them. So I was like, I already know all your moves.
Yeah, but they basically was like, if your timing is off, you're fucked now.
Yeah, so I'm glad they had the time because it's all about timing.
His down forward 4, they reduced the opponent's recovery time by 4 frames. So now adjust the frame advantage from +6 on hit to just +3. Yikes. That's big. So now you can't do, so now you only got 3 frames. So now you gotta hope. So now you can't do a move. You gotta hope the opponent presses a button now.
You better hope they do something different than that. Yeah, because Paul, he got his sway, but the thing is, I like using Paul because of sway, but I haven't used Paul in so long. But I just use Paul just every time they just do a little buff or whatever, just to see what it's really about.
Paul, they also fixed an issue on frame data display where incorrect values were shown. They fixed an issue in frame data where the attack startup frames were not correctly shown. So basically, they took his damage down and they made him more punishable. Well, they took away a combo basically. This was, I don't know what did you do after down forward 4?
Down forward 4 would be like this. I think that's a sweep kick, right? Oh, down. That's his that little stupid low kick that you hate.
Yeah.
From that, it goes to his punch and punch. That pretty much goes low, high, and you're like, oh, I can't block this.
Yeah.
Always get the hit on it. That's what it is. But that's what the low was started for, so it can complete the whole thing. Because people don't usually block low, so once they block that, they won't know to block the mid or the high.
What Zafina?
What they got on them?
Raven.
Those characters, they haven't been a problem lately.
No, they've been bad. But there was a good Raven that was in the Tekken Japan Evo. Really good Raven. So down forward 1+2, which is his like swoop in or whatever. The opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced. Now used to be +5. Now you're +2. His wall rising, they changed it from -9 on block to -12. Jesus Christ.
He's got nothing to save him after that.
Bro, he gonna get his shit Wollie Mopped. God damn. Raina got all her damages. She got damage. So basically, her what do they call it? Her lightning fist or whatever went from 27 to 23. Her standing kick, her standing 4 went from 30 to 23. During hip, her God wind step went from 26 to 22 damage, and you can now sidestep her.
Good. I've always been well, you know, with the Zusiana, I can like, you know, she has her punch parry, which always works on her. Which
She got a buff. She got a buff. Adjusted her move Fuku Tiki. That's the 1+4 move to be executed from while rising position.
That's the punch. Yeah, that's the one. That's the punch with the kick. That's her start.
She can do that while she's while rising now.
What?
So now you got to watch out when it. So she can do that when she's ducking, basically.
That's stupid.
Shaheem didn't get any. Didn't get anything. Steve got nerfed.
This is what I've been waiting for. What did he get?
Let's see here. So his like Fox Punch.
Yeah, you little.
The new move they gave him. The opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 8 frames. Get the fuck out of here. 8 frames, bro. 8 frames.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the advantage on block has been changed from +4 to -4. So basically, you can punish him now when he does that shit.
That's funny.
I mean, actually, you can punish him if he presses you, but -4 is not like a big number. But he was +4 when you blocked before.
Mm-hmm.
When transitioning into flicker stance on block, the frame advantage has been changed from +11 to +3.
No more follow-ups.
+11 was a whole new move. That's a big change.
Good. You can't do it then.
That's a big. That's like a
you're gonna have to
huge
go.
nerf.
You're gonna have to go research your combos now.
Yeah, it basically resets the neutral instead of me being able to like press.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to pretty much figure out what the hell I'm gonna press or what the hell I'm gonna do because.
So he got a buff. Got a buff. Due to unintentional increased recovery time, the recovery has been reduced by 4 frames, adjusting the hit advantage from 11 frames to -7, and on hit, 0 to +4. Okay, so his 1-1-2, which is like jab, left jab, right jab. If you get hit, don't press a button because he can do his like you know what's the side the side right where he can hit you and crumble you.
Yeah, I fucking hate that.
Yeah, so if he hits you on that, you better keep blocking because every Steve I know, I'm looking at the frames right now because that move is +13. So that means if you press a button, he press a button, he gonna win that hit. So if I go 1-1-2, I hit you and you try to press a button, you gonna get clocked. Lionheart reduced. The size of the hitbox. I can't hit grounded. I could never hit grounded people before. I don't know. I didn't even know that one. Victor
he has one when I'm grounded. It's kind of stupid. Like I don't know. I've been getting lifted up easily. Like when I'm on the ground.
Yeah, that was weird because like if you're going to ground, it should miss you. Like that's
why I didn't like Lee because Lee would do the little whatever low kick.
That little kick shit. Yeah.
I'm like, you launched me back up for reals, bitch. I'm like, okay. I was like,
Victor got no changes.
Of course.
Shao Hai got no changes. Yoshimitsu got no changes. Zafina got no changes.
Zafina got no change. Well, yeah, because she's still in her same element. So.
And that is your Tekken balance patch. We still got some more stuff to do. Yeah. So that's patch 2.1, I think, something like that. So
2.01.
2.01, yeah. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So Mortal Kombat is basically dead. I thought we were going to get a season 3, but this confirms that no season 3 is coming.
It pleases me to again face combat. The possibilities are endless.
They ran out of ideas.
No, they didn't. I'm gonna tell you what.
I wish to entertain my offer. Allow me to salute your tailor. That is a hell of a fine suit.
Time for them to finish the job.
It's not even 35. They're adding. They're talking about the cameos. I guess it is 35 including the cameos. No, it is. It is. It is.
Okay, who are you again? Lord Liu Kang. It is I who crafted their destinies, along with those of all other beings, at the dawn of history.
End this, brother. Embrace the future.
You cannot imagine the chaos.
All right, gentlemen. If you're finished, there's only one thing left to do.
Finish him.
We found Floyd the other day.
Yeah, you saw me.
Cyrec. So we got the definitive edition, and what that means is that there is no more DLC. So if you don't know, Mortal Kombat is a game.
When that movie comes out.
No, Mortal Kombat. I mean, maybe, but Mortal Kombat is a game that it usually goes on like a 2-year cycle. So basically, it's a 2-year cycle. They do Mortal Kombat, then they do Injustice, then they do Mortal Kombat, then they do Injustice, and they've been going on this 2-year cycle. So with MK1, they were saying that we're not going to do a 2-year cycle now. We're going to have this game be a game for a very long time. So most games, like Street Fighter, right? Street Fighter 5 was getting content pretty much until the year Street Fighter 6 came out. That game lasted like 5 or 6 years. Guilty Gear has been up for 3 years. I think 4 years at this point. And MK, this game was supposed to keep going and keep going and keep being adjusted and everything for the years to come. The thing about NRS is they don't, once they abandon the game and they put out the definitive edition, the game's done. They don't update it. They don't do a balance patch. They just, here's the game, play. So the game will be played, but it won't get that TLC that, you know, like a Tekken would get. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's either then that they got something new coming out or they're working on something new.
What happened was, so even though I think
Warner
as
Brother,
of right now,
Warner Brother owns it now.
Well, Warner Brothers is owned by, so the whole thing, it was when this was coming out, this was, in my personal belief, is this is supposed to be Injustice, but they didn't, they wanted to put out a banger, you know what I'm saying? So they put out MK instead. But basically, I think MK1, so Warner Brothers is owned by Discovery now.
It is, okay.
Yeah, so the reason why MK is going through what it's going through is Warner Brothers is owned by Discovery. So their parent company has a parent company, if that makes sense. And they were going to sell them off, but they didn't. So they're not. So basically, when they put out the Havoc story, it didn't sell what they thought it was going to sell. So my theory, I mean, we'll find out in like a year or two. But my theory is it didn't sell what they thought it was going to sell, even though MK is like the highest selling like fighting game at the moment. I think it's outsold. I think it outsold Street Fighter at the moment I'm talking. It is still selling well. Check it out. This game's been out for 1 year and 8 months, and it outsold Fatal Fury in the same month that Fatal Fury came out.
I wonder what the highest growing game is out of all.
It's Mortal Kombat. I mean, so Tekken sold, I think 8 million, and I think MK sold like MK11 sold like 14 million last go around and everything like that. But we did get some balance patches. So Mortal Kombat did get a balance patch out. It's not a big patch, but it's a balance patch. We'll go to it. Rope spin has 23 frames of startup. It's up from 23 to 20. Well, down basically. Sub-Zero, slight reduction to his combo damage after scaling after freeze. He didn't need that because he needs all the damage he can get. Raiden Razzle Dazzle now does 20 damage from 0 on hit. Okay. They just buffed Raiden who didn't need it. Reiko adjusted the hitbox to air reap the whirlwind. Okay, so he gets that now. He doesn't like miss it like he usually does.
Well, I missed it because it's like if you don't catch it right.
Exactly. They made it easier to do now. Acid Spitball now does 70 damage from 60. I'll take that damage. And recovers 6 frames faster. Yeah, Reptile needs all the help he can get. So, yes, I like that a lot. Enhanced Spitball now does 110 instead of 90 and recovers faster and is a mid. It was a high. Oh, that's really good. So you can't even duck it now.
That's funny.
Lee May, her Nova Blast recovers 3 frames faster. Flip Heel Kick, enhanced Flip Heel Kick, recovers 6 frames faster on miss. Nice. Enhanced Flipping Heel Kick no longer has different recovery. The last hit is Flawless Block. Chain Reaction now recovers 12 frames faster. Wow. They buffed the shit out of her ass. Sidewinder now has 14 frames to startup instead of 16. All right, that's a small buff. Reduction to her combo damage after her drill kick and Umagati evade. Homelander. The flight attacks no longer enabled auto block. So you can hit him out. You can hit him out the flight now. Flight Punch down has 2 less hit advantage, and Flight Bloody Knuckle has 10 less hit advantage. Gee, they nerfed the shit out of Homelander. Like 10 frames in Mortal Kombat is a lot. Yo, look what they did to Conan. They gave him more health. That's it. He's got 100 more health. Jesus, like he needed that. They nerfed the shit out of T1000. A reduction on health, 650 to 7. So they took 50 HP away from him. A reduction hitbox on Sacred Spike outside of the combo. Reduction damage on Axial Cross. That's the one where he turned into the liquid and everything. Jump front kick, back punch. His jumping moves. Cameo Fighter's Frost Ice Wall will refill faster. And cooldown reduced by 1 frame. One, yeah, that's good. Snowflake's refill rate slightly increased. Trimmer gives you 50 more health now. Like you get, you know, with some cameos give you health and everything like that.
Yeah.
Darius gives you 50 more health. Montaro gives you 300 health, so he gives you 50 more health. Goro raised the roof, refill rate slightly increased. I like that. Kano, use your noggin now does 130 instead of 110. Wow, 20 points damage. Sub-Zero iced out refill rate slightly increases faster, and the cooldown goes a little bit quicker as well. Arctic Armor refill rate increased and refill cooldown by 3 seconds, should I say. Overall, 1 second faster refill rate after follow-ups. Kung Lao Orbital Hat lasts twice as long now, so it stays out there when he goes out and does that spin. Slightly reduced combo after spin, orbiting hat, and wobbly orbit. Madame Bo, what they gave Madame Bo. T-House Tumbo now does +6 on hit, down from +10, increasing victims region on hit. And the kettle kicks, that's when she like flips over a lot of times, starts up like 1 frame faster. So it sounds like they buffed everybody except for Homelander. Homelander got the shit nerfed out of him.
He got homeless.
Right? I mean, you can now hit him out the air, and on top of that, like he does like less damage. So yeah, I would say that's a win for those. So I got 2 more things real quick. I thought this was really cool. There's this new game called Marvel Cosmic. It's got like an old school beat 'em up, and it looks really dope. As soon as I saw the art style, I was like, oh, this is giving me like 1990s vibes.
That's what I'm feeling.
Wait till the gameplay starts.
Holiday.
Right? I wonder if she's gonna have a Hakuchi out on this too. Hope this comes to Game Pass.
I think it is. The Ninja Turtles just came out something similar to that.
It's not coming out on release. We know that it's 2025 Steam, Switch, PS, and Xbox. But the actual the actual game, like it looks like that old arcade game I used to play back in the day where you can
but
the really big screen and everybody was on it.
He's a widescreen, and there's like 6 of them on there.
Exactly. Like
But
I
how
love
the
playing
WWF
Wolverine, but he was the worst character to play with because his claws were so stubby he couldn't get to you. You know.
I use Cyclops, I think.
I use Gambit because Gambit was my boy.
Gambit was cool. He had the stick, so
yeah, and he had the cards and everything like that. Yeah, no. So we know we got. I really like the end part where Venom did the all out. I don't know who that character is with the sword is though. I know that's like the character with the sword. I don't know who that is.
He should be pretty dope.
Nah, it looks pretty dope, man. I definitely, I'm a sucker for a good beat 'em up, and Cosmic Invasion looks like it's going to be that. All right, so there's all these teams now, and you might not know everybody because you're not new to the scene, but you're new to like the overs that fight. So it's like one team versus another team, and then there's a big cash prize and everything like that. And this team might be OP. This is Team Reject. This is their announcement trailer. The fact that they even did an announcement trailer it's kind of OP.
I'm trying to get I saw this. Yeah, I'm trying to get the point across.
So that's Tokido. Tokido is the best Akuma player in the world, and he's an Evo champion, and he's just awesome.
You said Tokido, I'm thinking Mexican.
I've met Tokido in America. He don't speak a lot. He don't speak any English, but he's nice enough, you know. That's Lashar. He was a step away from winning Capcom Cup, the $1 million. He was in the top 8. He's really good. So they had so they were on the same team last year, but they had 2 other players, but their 2 other players left. So they replaced their 2 other players with 2 better players. Like,
oh geez,
the guys left. They didn't kick them out; they left, and like 2 other better, greater players. I don't know if greater is a bad thing. 2 more prestigious players joined them. This is crazy. Fudo is now on the team. Fudo plays everything. He's an amazing Street Fighter player. He plays everything, but he's always around. if any tournament where all the best players are there, you can like name like the top Japanese players that are there, and Fudo would be one of them. So who do they get as their last player? Their 4th player. This
said a better person, so
they get the greatest Street Fighter player of all time. I know you know who this is, right? Do you know what that is?
Who is that?
If you don't, it's fine.
Who is that?
Daigo Umahara. So Daigo is the Daigo is like, he's been a real main for a long time. He played Ken back in the day. He's probably one of the first celebrity Street Fighter players ever. He and you know who Justin Wong is, right?
Yeah, I know Justin Wong.
They created Moment 37. Have you ever seen Moment 37?
But no, I watched a lot of Justin Wong. Kuma, I think, on one of the tournaments, didn't he?
Justin Wong's main character, like he hasn't really mained any Street Fighter since Street Fighter 4, but he used Rufus. He'll probably like play Elena, to tell you the truth. He likes these weird characters like that. He likes big body characters, and he likes. I can't even say that because he loves Chun-Li. Chun-Li's like his bitch, right?
Who doesn't love Chun-Li?
He played. He's way more famous for playing Marvel vs. Capcom, where he played Storm.
But I think it was Marvel vs. Capcom. I think it was like one of the greatest comebacks ever.
Yeah, it probably when he won Evo. But this is
when
moment
he won
37.
Evo, it was that one.
This is what everybody, when you say moment 37, this is Evo moment 37 that everybody knows. And this is Daigo. Nobody knows why it's called moment 37 in it. That's just what it is. It's called moment 37.
Could have been Fight 37.
So this is Street Fighter Third Strike. This is before we had all the fancy equipment and technology we have now to like stream shit. Notice it has 9 million views.
Rare footage of Daigo actually angry.
Oh no, this is one. Yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, this is what everybody remembers.
Overcome Rao. Now in the
I forgot what he did. He did something that was some crazy shit. Yep, this one. Yep, I remember this. Finished him. that was probably one of the sickest endings ever.
Yeah, that's like 2003 or 2002, something like that. I don't know. And that's Daigo playing, and that's Justin Wong right there. So yeah, that is the history of that guy, and that guy is on the team right now with the rest of these legends. So kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal.
You know, when you got originators like that.
So they're this is called Team Beast usually, but they got together for this now. So we'll see what happens because Punk the God is out there and he's amazing. And you know, I think I'm not sure who won Street Fighter League this year, but I know Punk's team was up there, and I know that what was it?
But you know, when it comes to honestly, dude, it's kind of funny how it's like, you know, it's like with cultures, right? Like, you know, in the Tekken, you see South Korea up there, and you see like Pakistan just came out of nowhere, right? But like,
yeah.
And you know, I tell people, I'm like, yo, it's not to be racist or nothing, but it's more like I don't know how the cultures are, but like, if you see how Korea, you know, them youngins that try to be a K-pop star, it's not like, yo, you go become a YouTube sensation overnight in Korea. It's not like that. You got to go through. It's like boot camp.
Just like the music, right?
Yeah. So with the music, it's like, yo, you're literally like, okay, fine example, Blackpink, right? Lisa, you know, she got, they found her when she was 15 or 16 years old, okay? And they pretty much took her to South Korea from Thailand because there was a talent, you know, it was a talent, whatever show that was going. And they crafted her for 5 years.
Yeah.
Until they released Blackpink as a group. Until they revealed them. And now look, with the matter of what, a couple years, like, dude, she's like one of the top artists
in the world, right?
She speaks, and she speaks like 8 different languages. So so when I'm telling people, I'm like, yo, like you see these pro gamers from the US, you know what? When you're playing these international guys, it's a totally different ball game because we're just sitting there playing on our free time or whatever we get, right?
They're like,
these guys are like, dude, they're fucking
Shadow.
eating it, shit, all of it, okay? Like eat, shit, sleep, repeat, okay? That's what it is. And I know they're a source of training because, like, when you said, yeah, man, I fought some fool, you know, you look like you're from overseas. Yeah, you know what? You just better give
oh no, he was. He had Nassar on his fucking
and like, so, you know, when I'm sitting
and I had only been playing Tekken for like
6 months,
maybe less than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was my first Tekken tournament that I put on a bunch of Tekken tournaments, like quite literally hundreds of Tekken tournaments I put on, but I've never played in any of them. You know what I'm saying?
Never played it.
Yeah. I was just a TO. You know what I'm saying?
They've been to all my gigs, but all of a sudden now they want to become a DJ. Like, really? After 20 years?
basically, right?
But you know, that's why I'm saying, like, yo, when you see Team Pakistan, that's why these guys was joking, like, so I'm not gonna say I was being racist. I was just being like, I was just letting you know what's gonna happen to that Korean culture now. Like, yo, seriously, you just failed, you just lost like so bad. Like, I don't even know if you can go back to the drawing board.
Yo, so I know you saw that Virtua Fighter's back, right?
Nah, whatever.
I got a Virtua Fighter hater, so I gotta do it.
For the thousands in attendance and the
New Virtua Fighter
watching around the world.
Really?
Returning to the ring, a legend in his own right, a man who once dominated wrestling, who redefined what it means to be a fighter, and what dark design of fate has led him to face tonight. The very team that spelled an end to his glory days, that led to his controversial retirement, that shocked the world. Free from his pack tonight, he's hunting solo. The force of pain you can contain. Wolf Hockfield.
So cool. So cool.
Yes. Freaking Will's gonna be all over that.
This is what I used to play this character a lot, man. So like this character did not look like this.
Nobody cares about 3-button games.
Nobody cares about 4-button games.
Nah, we're at 8 now. We're good.
With all your no, because but then you have 8. You have what? 1, 2, 3.
Well, now they got
you got 5 buttons then. Because all your buttons are
so they got heat and they got rage, right?
But those are you can still use those by pressing the same 4 buttons.
Yeah, so that's what
you got macros though. You got macros.
What I'm saying is like, let's say if you play an arcade, right? These new guys, they wouldn't even know how to heat engage. They wouldn't even know how to use rage because they're like, how do you do it?
I gotta use my macro. I gotta use my L1, my R2. You know what I'm saying? So the cool thing about this guy is so that's Wolf.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember him. Okay.
So he's a Native American, and Tekken Virtua Fighter kind of sucks with story. Story. There is no story.
They really didn't have no story on Virtua Fighter.
It's just some guys fighting, right?
I never liked it.
But basically, he was kind of like a really good, like a good guy, or whatever the case is. Now they're saying that he's coming back to the game and he's gonna be a wrestling heel. He's gonna be the bad guy. So, if you know anything about like wrestling and everything like that, right? Mm-hmm. When the good guy becomes the bad guy, like John Cena,
like Triple H.
Yeah, well, Triple H was always a bad guy. Triple H was never a good guy. But when the bad guy when the good guy becomes a bad guy, when The Rock became a bad guy and everything like that, like it's the best. When Stone Cold was the good guy, and then he became the bad guy.
John Cena's the one. He won WrestleMania this year, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
He betrayed somebody. He was supposed to be the good. He was supposed to be on the side of Cody Rhodes, and supposed to be the good one. And then he betrayed him, and The Rock was like, See, when you're young, everybody loves the baby face when you're young. So like, I'm out here. And I told you when you get out here one time, we got to go to one of the wrestling because the WWE comes out here all the time.
I know, and it's like, isn't it like their headquarters out there?
It's not the head, but it's like back in the day, we were on like Florida and like Daytona was like the big place where they have all their big events at because nobody would kind of like host them. So we always was like a hometown thing, right? And
that's what of course I've been to plenty of WWE
events and everything.
Like the thing is,
I've been to WrestleMania. Yeah.
Well, because in Seattle, they stayed at the hotel where my dad's restaurant was at. And this is when I first saw, this is when Stone Cold was really big. And The Rock was just an up and comer,
Oh, yeah.
And literally, like, The Rock ate 8 chicken teriyakis, 100 freaking pot stickers.
Oh, you told me about that, yeah.
Yeah. And like The Rock, like he came in, he brought a stone in and he gave it to him. And I was like, hey, can I get that? And the guy that was like the manager or whatever for the whole thing, he came, he's like, here, man, here's 6 tickets for you and your family. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Nah, man. When when they come here, like whoever's the bad guy, I don't really follow the story anymore. But whoever's the bad guy, they usually boo him, right? So the guy that they're booing, I'm like, yeah, let's go. This is my guy, right? And like the little kids are like, I'm gonna kick your butt. And they be like pointing at me, right? And their dad be like, calm down, son, and everything. But like, but when you're a kid, when you're younger, you always want to root for the baby face, the good guy. But when you're in
our era, it was more like, we were always about who was the baddest, like Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, nobody was really Hulk Hogan was a good guy, Ultimate Warrior was a good guy until they turned heel. Then Hollywood Hogan turned heel, Sting turned heel.
then you had freaking like Lex. Hold on, whatever
Lex
came
Luger.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because well, it was all the muscle bins, and of course, then the Giant comes out. And we're like, yeah, Andre the Giant.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying but when you get older, you like to root for the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like Sting. Okay, like Sting going to freaking what was it? What was their squad? They were all black and white.
Then NWO.
Yeah, NWO. So it was like they had Hulk.
That's what the trailer looks like. So you're thinking about the NWO, right? Think about the NWO, and then watch this trailer again. That's what I got. That's the vibes that I got when I saw this trailer. When I saw this trailer,
NWO was like they had all the baddies on it. They freaking had Sting, that Hulk,
Roddy Piper, like not Roddy Piper, they had the dude with the big arms.
No, but also, but Sting also. What's crazy is Sting. He retired out of NWO.
But check it out. Remember NWO? They'd be like Wolfpack.
Yeah.
It's the Wolfpack. It's the Wolfpack.
That's why they did this.
Yeah.
Look, it's a whole wrestling stage. Look at that.
Yeah. I'm sitting there like, yeah, baby, NWO, baby, Wolfpack.
You know what's kind of funny? I told Jeff asked me, my boss. He's like, yo. He's like, you rolling solo this time? Or he's like, you bringing a squad? So I did some recruiting the last couple of days. And I found my homie Evi brought me 2 other DJs that he vouched for. And he says, like, yo, man, these guys are dope. And I watched the videos and stuff. And I said, yo, all right. I was like, I'm coming back in with the team. So I broke the news and I said, now this video is giving me some ideas. I was like, yo, I know what I'm going to put out. I said, yo, I'm going to end my DJ career with the bang. Here we go.
You don't need no more ideas. All right, that's gonna do it for me. Everybody left us because they don't like us, but it's okay. I'm used to not being liked.
They got duties. Well, one likes chicken too much, so he's over there smacking his food away because obviously that just tells you how loud he smacks if he's sitting.
I swear, sometimes he gets on the podcast just to yell at people.
Then Shadow, he was just all up in his feelings. Now I don't know what's going on with him. I'm like, yo, man, you need a tampon, bro? Like, I got you.
Hey man, we ain't got no kids, so we can't relate. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you know what? He's a great dad. I know he does. He does his duties, but it's just so funny with the exercise.
Imagine when Caleb gets big enough to beat his ass in games.
Oh, I'm gonna be like,
he's gonna be like the coach at like Evo, and Caleb's gonna be on the stage.
He's like, do that shit now. Oh, I'm gonna be. You're not gonna be just sitting there like with the cameras, like, "Hey, we see you." Okay, but just do what you practice at the house. Don't worry about your dad. We got him.
All right, so you're playing Doom.
I'm on Doom. Towerborn, I'm gonna get back on because I just had to take a break from that.
Yeah, this weekend we got to run some Towerborn stuff. I gotta when we end, I'm gonna tell you what I need for my vehicle.
Gears 2. Well, we're gonna start. We beat Gears 1. We beat Gears 4, or was it 5?
What's that?
Gears. We beat Guilty.
We beat Gears 4 and we beat Gears 1.
Okay, so now we're
Gears 2 is back on the table
right now. Towerborn, yeah, because like me, once I start a game, literally I put so much time into it. It's like
like I said, that's why I said you should run through the Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal because I knew you was gonna run through them shits.
Yeah, so like that's why like right now.
So
like,
I mean, I guess
I'm playing this. I'm pulling Pool Blitz, right? Like. I played this game total maybe 4
Pool
days
Blitz
right
is the only game that's staying. The game that's staying is Pool Blitz.
So I played this game for a total of 4 or 5 days now, right? And I'm already at pro status, and it's like, yo, here. And on the money charts, they're like, yeah, you already passed $1 billion. And I'm like, everybody else is still in the millions. I'm like, yo, guys, raise the stakes. Come on.
I'm gonna play some Expedition 33 tonight because I want to play that, but I'm gonna stay and edit this because I got to get this done right now.
I think Pool Blitz and fucking Balatro is like my
go-to games. Your vibe games.
It's my game, like where I just need to just kick.
Like when you don't know what to play, you don't want to even play that. You just put it on.
Well, like that's why I'm staying away from Tekken. I'm not staying away from Tekken too long to where I forget all my combos again, like I usually do.
Now we can play some Tekken this weekend too, man. Because I haven't played. I want to see what the changes look like.
I'll jump on just to go do a quick match real quick. And just see
what the changes look like. Because there's a lot of changes.
Just make sure, I'm just making sure I still got it. So, because you know me, I don't want to.
I mean, every time there's a balance patch, I always jump on to see what has changed. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it looks like everybody got a nerf. So
everybody got nerf.
I don't think there's gonna be much.
But if everybody got nerfed, that means that everybody's kind of the same but different.
Nah, it's gonna be the same. It's just you might just have to do an extra couple moves here and there, or some people's launches ain't gonna work like it was, or because you know you know me with Azucena, like I know all her moves. I know every single move. It's just now. Oh yeah, and it looks like I might be going to emergency surgery, so we'll see how that goes.
All right, we'll talk about that in a second. All right, guys, we up out of here. Wollie Mopped Gaming.
But I'll still be on stream.
In the hospital.
I might even stream my surgery.
In the hospital. You gonna get so many likes.
Oh yeah, right. Yo, man, go to the GoFundMe page, bro. Nah, don't hit the like, hit the GoFundMe page.
All right, we out, man. Peace.